What is up, everybody? Welcome to Bryce Bikes episode 2. Out on I believe a Friday, just for a little scoot around town to see what was going on, take some time to myself, and kind of have some mental recovery with a bike ride from a busy work week. So enjoy the updated camera settings and updated angles, and let me know if you've got any comments, questions, anything. You know how it goes on YouTube. Don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. Alrighty, so I'm taking some time to myself today to hit the bike, just get some kilometers in, because we are going camping this weekend. I don't know if you can hear me at all. This headwind is atrocious. We're going camping this weekend, and I think I might not bring the bike because the area we're camping in is a lot of dirt roads or like access roads, things like that. And the gravel bike is currently still being, I'm gonna say, worked on. She needs a new chain. The chain is waxed, but it needs to be sized and go on. And then I took my pedals off because it was obviously the frame was replaced. So I need to put my pedals back on it. A couple things to do, and I just don't have time between now and later tonight when we go camping. So I'm now doing my escape from Oshawa. I think I'm headed all the way up to Port today, which isn't crazy far, but it'll be about 70 something if I can get the full day in. I'm not really feeling fueled. This is a last minute decision, so any ride is better than no ride. We'll see where we get, and I will give you guys updates. Welcome to my least favorite hill ever. I always push myself too hard and forget that it's deeper than it looks and longer than it looks. I won't lie, that climb is never easy, but after, I'm gonna call it a very indulgent winter, there is a lot more to me than there was last year in August and September when I was riding that. I'm actually not far off my PR, so that's not bad. I'd love to pretend that that was me not pushing, but I did put a little bit of oomph into it. Not every time you hit a segment or a specific part on your ride that you used to benchmark yourself is gonna be better than the last time. All you need to do is haul your butt up that hill, down that hill, around that corner, and learn how to hit it better next time, or learn what technique you might have changed. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't work, but just keep pushing. I'm not going anywhere fast today. I believe I made a comment about a horse with a blanket on right here. I think it's a bit too hot for that, but I'm no horse expert. I won't weigh in. To be an animal, just chill, no work, just eat, hang out, be you. What a dream. This right here is actually a continuation of the climb I mentioned previously in the video. It does not stop. It tapers, I'll say, a couple times, kind of has a slight downhill every once in a while, and then it falls flat. You know how it goes, just kind of rinse and repeat, but it just keeps going. I don't know exactly how long it is. I'm gonna spitball maybe 5 to 8, maybe 10 kilometers long. There's really not a huge elevation gain. It's a pretty shallow climb. I'd say it probably maxes out between 6 and 8% in different spots. But all in all, I always want to go places fast, and that motorcyclist also wanted to go somewhere fast. It scared the crap out of me when I was riding. But we do as we do, and we just keep riding, keep grinding the gears, because you kind of got to get to where you want to go, and if you stop pushing, you don't get there anytime fast. I love this section here because that uphill slow grind that I was talking about,
does taper off, and then now I get these rolling hills. It wasn't so much fun on this specific ride because I had a pretty nasty headwind, so anytime I had some downhill to relax on, I couldn't if I wanted to keep my speed up. And this is kind of one of the only spots on the ride to get my time up, get my speed up, so that I can kind of push myself to beat my training partner on the Garmin or just have a fast ride. But then this is a spot where same kind of thing happens. It goes on this like slow uphill to like a pretty steep uphill, and like obviously that was me trying to tell the dump truck driver to the garbage truck driver to wait for me. Not that he could hear me at all, but didn't want to get stuck behind him at all. But yeah, awesome spot on the ride, really nice views. But headwind was really pushing me. This is that Enervit carbo gel I talked about in the last video. So good. I'll give you a better review later in the video though.
Well, that's no fun. The bridge is closed for construction. I mean, I saw the sign, but I thought, hey, maybe I can get through. No, they will not let me through there. It's like closed, no trespassing, blah, blah, blah. Although, there's no construction workers there today. It is a work day, whatever. Now we go all the way back, same route we came. The good news is this is a fun loop to do in reverse. So I have some fun windy roads with a little bit of a downhill pretty much all the way home. And I should have a tailwind too. So shaping up to be a little bit more fun than I thought, despite the road closure. Paris-Roubaix, oh my God. That was like crazy potholes, and I had that guy on my left, so I could not go into the road. All right, I'm gonna focus on riding. All right, stopped aside the road. I am bonking hard. My fault. I did not eat enough for breakfast. I did not pack enough food. I was planning on going straight, like straight through where I had to do the U-turn because of the road closure. So I'm gonna blame that partially because I probably would have already been at the bike shop. I like to go to Side Hustle Bikes in Port Perry. I was gonna swing by there, ask the guys to look at my rear mech because it's shifting fine, just a little bit of noise from it, but whatever. I was gonna refill my bottle, put I have a sodium, like a high sodium mix in my back pocket. I was gonna refill it with because your boy is sweating, but no water refill because no bike shop because I had the U-turn. I still have 2/3 of a bottle, but on the way back I can pit stop and refill, but we're gonna be getting tight in terms of hydration. I have another Enervit gel, which I have about 30K to get home. So I'm gonna take that, hope that it will help me through. It was one of these guys, I talked about it in another video. I was kind of nervous because it says chewable and there's like chunks. It's actually awesome. It's like if you took a Cliff Chew. Is that a spider? Spider on my helmet. It's like a Cliff Chew, but like, it sounds gross, pre-chewed almost and put back into a bag. So less chewing to do. You can just get it down, and the flavor is good. I was kind of afraid it was gonna be like those like fruit leathers. It's kind of what it gave me the vibe of when I felt it through the packet, but it's not. It's like a gummy, chewed and spit out. But it sounds disgusting, but I will actually be buying more of these. They're pretty good. Anyway, let's get it. Silver linings. I'm putting out like no power. Well, I don't know, I don't have a power meter. Someone sponsor me, give me a power meter. I don't really have much of a reference on what my power actually is normally, but my heart rate is low. My heart rate's down to like 130, and I'm just whipping at about 36 to 40. It's ranging based on the grade, but just whipping home. Gotta get packed for camping, and the stomach is empty. So I'm gonna try and find like a 7-Eleven, whatever convenience store, fill a bottle, get a cold snack to cool off, and get back to it. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I am not doing good. I just stopped, got a bottle of water, refilled my bottle with that, and I had a Mortal hydration pack in my pocket. I took one sip. That stuff is good for high sodium. I don't really taste it, but I had that. I chugged a little Sprite quick and ate an ice cream sandwich. Don't tell Madison, she'll be jealous. But let's hope those sugars and carbs do their thing and make it into my system fast, because the tank is empty. And I'm still, I don't know, over 10K from home, which isn't far, but I'd rather ride it and not roll it. So let's see how that goes.
So the carbs did start to kick in, started to feel better, and ultimately I made it home. But it was on a slightly empty stomach. I had just enough kind of carbs in me to push and ride home at the pace I wanted to, and not just limp home or have Madison come pick me up in the truck. But unfortunately, I'm not used to filming on a real camera, so my battery died. So apologies for a lack of footage or commentary towards the end of the video with me on the bike. You'll have to do this voiceover. But yeah, it was a great ride, great time. I think it was about 72K all in, and I had a great time. If you guys like this voiceover commentary style video, or you prefer me talking to the camera while I'm riding, leave some comments, let me know. I'm just starting this up, so I'd love to have some feedback. See you guys in the next one. Enjoy.